again, everyone. How are we? Back for some more. Are you? For race 2 of MRC GTTCC season 16 Pro 2 boys. Exciting race, the first one. Just get onto YouTube, make sure everyone can hear me okay. That's good. So, reverse grid from last time, obviously. Well, I don't know if you're new to the rules or not, and I'll run you through, everyone. Now we've got a moment, so here we go. So let's just change all of the options so I can see everything. So we'll go through the reverse grid. Ooh. In first place we have Basanovic in a Lamborghini. Second place is Fat Fingers Dennis in a Scirocco. Pudog in a Scirocco again in third. Basing is here in a Toyota in fourth. Viali, oh, there's a surprise, Roy. You're always in the GTR, aren't you? It's GTR and something else for you. Roy Viali here in a GTR. I have to keep an eye on Roy because he's very good with that GTR. Sixpenny Guitar in a McLaren. Seamus in another. Bye bye, Dennis. Bye bye. I wondered. I saw that in the race, and I couldn't see what it's. I couldn't really read what it was saying, but it's interesting livery on the back there, Seamus. So there's James here in a Scirocco in 7th. Crony in a Ferrari here in 8th. Dominator in another GTR here in 9th. Fast JMS in another Toyota in 10th. Crazy in another GTR in 11th. It looks like all of those are Team Samsungs. That Team Samsung as well? Not sure. Looks like they are. Rick here in a Scirocco 12th. Berserker Boy in Thunderbird 2. Also known as a Mustang here in 13th. And Mickey in a Ferrari in 14th. We were going to start with myself actually, because I got an absolutely. I thought I got a really good start, to be honest. And so we'll go on. Let's go on board from this point of view. So I was in 13th position, and the lights are going. So here we go, getting ready for race 2, everyone, at Autodromo Lago Maggiore West in the Mustang from 13th up to 12th. FAB indeed, up to 12th, 11th, 10th, 8th, 7th. Surely that will go all back to 8th, but then it keeps going round here, and I think I'll squeeze my way through to back up to 7th place. I'll get caught up by Crony then. Do I get around the outside of Crony? So there we go, 6 places in 2 corners, maybe overtake of the week. But in the meantime, so Thunderbird 2 is on his way. In the meantime, Basanovic in the Lamborghini out here in first place, getting a bit of a lead already over Fat Fingers. Coming up to what I call the Scalextrics hairpin. There's Dennis in second, Basing third, Sixpenny Guitar and Pudog having a good battle here with Crony and Thunderbird 2 in 6th and 7th. But there's a nice little battle going on here because Shames is coming to join in this little group of drivers. Coming through here to the end of lap 1 already, and there's lots of action. Scirocco looking up the inside of the Mustang, but Thunderbird 2 cuts him off. Shames now going to try and go around the outside of Thunderbird 2. Is he going to make it? Oh, bit of contact there. Doesn't make it stick. But in the meantime, let's go back up front to Basanovic in the Lamborghini. Can't miss it. It's snot yellow coming down the fast. Start finish straight in first place. There goes Basanovic. He's being caught by Dennis though. Dennis looking a bit sporty in that Scirocco. Is he going to get underneath the Lamborghini? Here he is, you know. Yep, takes position. Ooh, loses a gear actually, and then Basanovic bails out. So here's Basing watching all this in third. Oh, looks like there's some shenanigans here. Some Berserkers got in front of Crony. Where did Berserker get in front of Crony? Oh, down start finish straight. So Berserker was in 7th. He's now got up to 6th past Crony, and Sixpenny Guitar goes wide as well. Throw gifts 5th place to Berserker. So Berserker's gone from 13th to 5th by the end of lap 1. I call that a successful start, if I'm to be honest. Crony back here in 6th place. Seamus dropped off a little bit here in 7th. Crazy trying to get underneath. Seamus here coming up to the Skate Electrics hairpin. Is Crazy going to get underneath the side of that Scirocco? He is, you know. Crazy's side by side with Seamus. Brake wheels glowing there. It looks like Crony's got a bad run. What happened to Crony? Let's go forward to Crony. What happened to Crony here? Tries to go up the inside, all contact with Berserker. Just gets a poor drive and misses the gear again. Oh, he missed the gear in the first race. What is going on with your gear changes there, Crony? It's either a missing or a wrong gear in here, one of the two. So Seamus is up to 6. And now got a gaggle of drivers all harassing Crony, the 2 GTR boys. 6-penny guitar not far behind as well. GTR boys side by side with Crony. Crazy's made his way through. All the smoke there. Someone's just gone a bit wide. What's going on there? Let's just have a quick look back at that. There's a puff of smoke from someone. Let's go up front with Pudog. He's caught up to Basing. Basing looks like he's drifted wide. Poodle's trying to nip up the inside here. Bails out of it. Basing's gone far too. Oh, Basing might get a penalty for that. Possibly all 4 wheels were off. Look from Berserker's point of view, is it going to pop up a little warning on Basing's got it horribly wrong. Gosh, surely the Scirocco's going to get run down on Basing. Here we go into turn 1, beginning of lap 3. There goes Pudog up the inside of Basing. Where's Berserker? Oh, Berserker's being harassed here from Seamus in the Scirocco. So all the boys are now closing right up, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, there we go. The rest of the there's Crazy. Crony's dropping back. Oh, DK Dominator's drifted off. What was going on there? So Dominator was... Oh, Dominator got a little nudge there from Mickey. Oh, but it doesn't matter too much. Dominator just overcooks it coming around the outside. He's gone a bit, he's just lost his momentum. He's just allowed Mickey and 6-penny guitar through. So Mickey, oh, both the Ferrari and the McLaren drop wide, but here comes Dominator down the outside by side. Oh, he's left that a bit late. Oh, I thought he was going to hit the wall then, Dominator. It's all kicking off here. Roy's still struggling at the back. Roy's gone all the way to the back. Roy's really good with the GTR normally. In the meantime, up front here, on board with Dennis, has now got a bit of a lead here in 1st place in the Scirocco. I do sound surprised, I know. Pudog's in 3rd. Bosonovic has dropped back to 2nd. Basing still... Oh, look at these 2 boys. Here comes Seamus right up the backside of Thunderbird 2. Catching the boys in front. So here comes... I think Berserker's leading the way for the Scirocco. I've got the feeling Seamus, if he can get past the Mustang, he's going to be released to go faster. Let's watch Seamus coming down the start-finish straight with Scirocco speed against Mustang. Can he get the Mustang under braking? No, the Mustang's holding its own quite well, to be honest. I have to be honest, driving the Mustang is really, really nice. It's doesn't quite have the acceleration that I'd want, but blimey, it's great fun to drive. Oh, Berserker's got through on Basing. Nice drive there. He's also sizing up Bosonovic. Is he going to get up the inside of Lamborghini? Mustang power versus Lamborghini power. I've got Pudog there just ahead of him. The Mustangs, oh, that was... I do remember that. I thought that was a little bit cheeky there from Bosonovic cutting across me. But that little bump there from Seamus is giving a little bit of momentum to go side by side with Bosonovic and get the Mustang past the Lamborghini. Here comes Seamus now. Trying to move on to the other groups because I know there's other things going on with these boys behind. There's Mickey. Mickey's up to 9th. There's Rick. 6-penny guitar, fast GMS. Viali's up to... Oh, Dominator. What's happened to the Dominator? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here we go. Dominator was 9th. Oh, he gets a little nudge there. That's right. He went wide. Loses a few more spots. It looks like he just gets swallowed up by the other boys coming alongside. Here we go. That was three abreast. Rick, Fast JMS, and the Dominator coming into the Scale Electrics hairpin. And there's Roy not far behind these boys as well. On board here with Rick, still side by side with Dominator coming into the last complex before the start-finish straight. GT has to bail out. Oh, and then Fast JMS undercuts in the Toyota. Great opportunistic driving there from JMS. Let's watch Rick come down on the sixpenny guitar. Side by side here. I'm also going to go, I think it's this lap. There's something really interesting was going on up front. Looks like Rick's going to get sixpenny guitar turn 1. He's going to make it stick. Sixpenny guitar bails out. Yep, it's all really well and good. So let's go back up to, where's Berserk? Oh, we've had this bit here, haven't we? So just move forward a little bit further. We were about here. This is where we were. So, ooh, Bosonovic, surely he's going to drift a bit wide there. He's going to pick up a penalty for that. Looked like he drifted far too wide. Yep, he's drifted far too wide just because I think he's going to have to. I don't know what the rule is with this penalties this year. I guess, yeah, Bosonovic is doing the right thing, scrubbing it off. Looks like he's going to scrub it off anyway. Is he going to scrub it off? No, he didn't scrub it off. I don't know what the rules are for scrubbing penalties off. But I think you have to do it within a lap or something like that. Anyway, Dennis is out in front, but there's now this train of drivers. Pooh, Berserker, Seamus, Bosonovic, Basing, up down to 6th place, all line astern, following close behind. I do like I almost chose the Toyota myself. I do like that car a lot. Just going to have a quick drinks break. Was on board here with Basing looking up the inside. Oh! Oh dear, just when I go off. Bit of a bump there has put Bosonovic off. Oh, they both. It wasn't malicious, I have to say. Basing, it was racing instant, I'd put that down to. But poor old, where's Bosonovic now? There we go, they've got run in again. So Bosonovic is going to retake his spot, but he's back down to 9th now. You can carry them, but you can't overtake. What do you carry? Sure. What do you mean you can carry them? Carry what? What can you carry? I don't know. Don't quite follow. Anyway, 7.5 minutes in. Dennis is having the race all to himself at the moment. He's got a 5-second lead over Pooh Dog. Here's Pooh Dog in 2nd, and Seamus has got. Oh, sorry. Seamus has got in front of Berserker. Let's go back to see when that happened. Well, it happened quite a way back actually. There we go. Berserker's still harassing the Scirocco. Just see if I've missed anything else. Is anyone else here? Ricky's continuing to. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Rick was a bit. Have I missed something? Let's go back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, I haven't missed anything. So where are we? Right, let's recap. Start from the beginning. Here we have Dennis at the beginning of lap 6 in first. Your penalty, you can burn off gradually, but you can't overtake. Oh, right, gotcha. Thank you. Thanks for that, Sean. So here we have Dennis in first place in a Scirocco, 5-second lead over Pooh Dog in another Scirocco, followed by Seamus in another Scirocco, and then Thunderbird 2 driven by Berserker Boy in 4th place. Crazy's made his way up to 5th place in the GTR. Crony in the Ferrari is in 6th. Rick in the Scirocco being harassed here by Mickey in another Ferrari. Ferrari's a good car. Did enjoy driving that myself a couple of seasons ago. We're on board with Mickey. He's going to get past Rick. This could be interesting. 2 quick drivers here coming up to the Scale Electrics hairpin. Oh, Ricky brakes Sorry, Rick braked very late then, or Mickey braked earlier, not quite sure. Bosanovic in the Lamborghini in 9th, JMS in a Toyota in 10th, Basings dropped back now to 11th in a Toyota, Sixpenny Guitar is in 12th, Viali is in 13th, and the Dominators dropped back to 14th. That's the field at the moment. So at the moment, yeah, I was going to go back to it. Here we are. We got Pudog being harassed by Seamus. Seamus gone very wide there. Way, he's gone flying as well. I remember watching that from my point of view, and that he actually ran over a cone, which made Seamus look like he started flying. Oh, Pudog's gone not quite accurate enough at that point there. Yep, it's just allowed Berserker and the Thunderbird 2 and the menacing great big hulking Mustang closing up behind now the Sirocco of Pudog. Let's go on board with Berserker. I love this part of this track. You just really let the whole thing rip. I should have opened my air vents, so it's getting a bit warm in there. There's little vents to the right there. Coming up to the Scalextrics hairpin. Oh, Pudog's gone very wide. It's just allowed the Mustang. No contact there. Look at that. This is the bit I remember. This is the great part of the race. Pudog in a Sirocco. Oh, it takes a lot of grass then. It's trying to get in front of the Mustang. The Mustang's still harassing the Sirocco. Can Berserker get underneath the Pudog into the last complex? Pudog brakes too late. Berserker's gone underneath at the first bit, but the Sirocco's going to go round the outside. Side by side these boys are going, still side by side. They started just after the Scalextrics hairpin and they're still at it now. Coming down to the final corner. Berserker trying to go around the outside, cuts up underneath. Pudog is trying to, it's got a nice run here, but Pudog's going defensive, so Berserker's going to go around the outside. Brakes. I'm not sure if that was Blake braking, but they both seem to have managed to hold it. Berserker's still side by side. Still going at it, these boys. Side by side through turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Oh, it's getting a bit tight now, though. Berserker's trying to... Oh, there's a bit of wobble going on. There's a bit of wobble going on. Oh, dear. Well, let's have another quick look at that again. I think... Not again, a racing instant, perhaps. I know it's myself. I don't... There's a bit of bumping and barging going on. See it, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think 50-50, but Pudog loses it a little bit. He's going to lose. I don't think he's going to lose any other position. Oh, is Crazy going to get him? Crazy going to get a run? He is. Crazy going to get Pudog's. Oh, no, Pudog's going to try and break late again. Crazy undercuts it, so Pudog's lost 2 spots now. He's tucked in right behind Crazy. Can he get back underneath that GTR? On board with the Scott. What's the time? He's on racing socks, and look at how much that Sirocco's chewed through the front tyres already. Actually, that's the point. I need to go through the tyres as well. Just finished watching this battle up to the first hairpin, see what happens. So then I go through the field, because it looks like there's basically the drivers near the back seem to have been line astern, and the drivers up front are stretching their legs and getting away from everyone. Sirocco's going to get a bit of a run. Is he going to get a toe down here on Crazy? He's gaining. What's Crazy going to do? He's going to go left, going to go right. Here goes to Sirocco. Brakes too early. Thought he might dive up there and doesn't quite make it. Really stick around there. Oh, in the meantime, here comes Rick. Didn't see that one coming. Where does Rick come from? Nice and steady, cuts up the inside of Pudog. A little bit of a block pass. Oh, Pudog's lost it now. Oh, Pudog hit the sausage. The poo hit the sausage and put him off. Oh, self-inflicted wound there from Pudog, I think. He's taken too much inside curb. Anyway, right, let's go through the field. Start going through some of these lap times and tyres. So here we have Dennis racing Supersofts, majestically cruising out front on 1:27.6. Seamus Same again, Sirocco racing Supersofts 127.6. Berserker Boy racing soft fronts 128.5 is his fastest lap, and he's still third. Crazy's in the GTR doing a 128.7. Rick's doing a 127.9 in Sirocco. Mickey making his way through the field, his best is only 128 as well. Crony sort of in the midfield still 128.9. Everyone on racing super softs there. Poodog's on racing softs. Does a 128 flat back in 8th. Fast JMS doing a 29.6. Basing's a 29.2. Oh, here we go. This is what I saw on the map. This group of drivers. So just while we watch this, I'm just going to have a quick drinks break. My Audi coffee's still a bit too hot. 14 minutes gone. Oh, Bosonovic gets a lot of sausage there. Unsettles the Lamborghini. Is Bosonovic going to get a run here on Sixpenny Guitar? Four-wheel drive Lambo versus McLaren Power. Racing Super Softs. He's going to dive in at the Scalextrics hairpin. Is Sixpenny going to undercut him? Go on, McLaren. Someone needs to tell Sixpenny you're over-revving the car. Oh, there was a bit of contact there. Let's have a look at that again. I think that was Bosonovic's fault, to be honest. Because Sixpenny wasn't really going anywhere. Bosonovic seemed to just like not really realise where Sixpenny was. Yep, hits him, goes into the wall. He's going to lose a bit of momentum. Is the Dominator? Here comes the Dominator now. Oh, he's not going to quite make it stick. Yeah, let's go back to Sixpenny. Let's go and see how much you're revving it. Yeah, over-revving it. The McLaren Sixpenny, I don't know where everyone's told you, from what I've been told when I drove it one season, you only rev it halfway. You've got 7 gears. So now, oh, you've got down a gear. So, where are you, Sixpenny? Now, when that rev limiter gets to the middle, that's when you should be changing gear. You're over-revving the car. If I remember right, you've got 7 gears. If I'm wrong, can someone let me know? So, 15 minutes gone, halfway through. Race is settled down now with some back markers here having a good battle. Right at the very back, there's still quite interesting stuff going on. I'm surprised Roy so far back with your GTR. I've had so many good battles with Roy in the past. Let's go back up front, see what's going on and occurring further up the field. Dennis still cruising around. Fat Finger's doing a great job in that. Sirocco, let's see how much of a lead he's got. He's got a 6-second lead over Seamus, who's here in 2nd place. And Seamus has got a 3-second lead over Berserker in Thunderbird 2. Look at that Mustang, I have to say. Such a nice car to drive. So Berserker's in 3rd place, and this is where the nearest battle is now. We've got... Alright. Crazy's probably drifted it wide in the complex. Having to give up the place to Rick in 4th place. God, this was giving me nightmares in the race because I'm in 3rd place here, and Rick was catching me hand over fist at the end of the last race, and then I looked on the scoreboard and there's Rick behind me again. So, oh man, here we go again. I just spent all the last race and I had a 3-second gap over Rick in 4th place. However, the as you can see, Berserker's tyre wear there in the Mustang, it's not too bad. Considering Rick's on racing Supersofts, they're going to probably go off a bit quicker. Crazy's holding their station now in 5th. Crony's having a good battle here with Mickey, the two Ferrari boys. Good stuff here. We'll stick with this for a little bit. Whoa, Mickey nearly gets it in. Nearly goes and has a little sit down in the back of that Ferrari's back seat with Crony. It's a bit close. But Mickey's got a nice run here. He's trying to look up the inside. Crony, yep, bails out. But it's probably best to wait until the start finish straight. Crony has drifted a bit wide. Oh, I thought he was going to hit the grass, but no, he manages to keep hold of it. Here comes Mickey down. Start finish straight. Ferrari still maintain has the best sounding engine in the game, especially the GT3 version of the Ferrari. Nice move there from Mickey, smoothed it up the inside of Crony, but Crony's fighting back now. This is going to be interesting to see. Yeah, Crony's got to run if he can just find a way. No, is he going to get? He's trying to find a way past them. I'm sure they're I'm sure they're touching. What's Crony going to do? Is he going to go left, right? He's going to try the outside or undercut? No, they both brake about the same time. Is he going to get a nice run here on Mickey? Oh, this is close. I think Crony's got the power, or he's got the momentum. Oh, surely he's going to try and outbrake Mickey into this right-hand turn. No. Oh, this is squeaky close stuff. Great driving here from the boys. Nice and clean there through the section. I think he's lost a bit of momentum now. I'm looking at the map at the top right, and as you can see, everyone's starting to spread out a little bit now. Pudog's back here in 8th, JMS in 9th, or a little bit on their own. But then there's this battle here. We've got Basing, Viali, Sixpenny, Dominator, and Bosonovic. Sixpenny's dropped back. Has something happened to Sixpenny? I know he's got a penalty. Ooh, Dominator's gone very wide there. Sixpenny's drifted wide with them McLaren as well. On board with the Dominator. Is he going to get the inside of Sixpenny? He is. Is he going to break in time? Oh, Sixpenny couldn't re-overtake, could he? Bosonovic. What's happened to Bosonovic? Oh yeah, he had that issue, didn't he? So Bosonovic is back here in last place. Right, another quick drink break. Another quick drinks. Oh, I can't talk. Another quick drinks break. There we go. Got it out. That's a bit better. I'm not burning my mouth now with that coffee. So Dennis cruising at the moment out in front from the Irishman Seamus in both in Siroccos. Looks like maybe the Siroccos could be the cars to be in. Berserker in his Thunderbird 2. Cruising around now. He was 3.7 seconds ahead of Rick. How far is he ahead now? It's 3.7 seconds still. So maintaining that gap. And Rick is starting just to ease away a little bit from Crazy in 5th place. Let's go on board with Pavel. Then there's a massive gap between them and Crony in 6th. Oh, what's happened to Mickey? Mickey, oh, well, there's been something going on. Mickey, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. What's happened to Mickey? He gets it wrong somewhere. That's where he gets it wrong. He touches the grass. Oh, disaster for Mickey. Spins it round. That was quite cool, actually. Well driven there, Mickey. But he spins it all by himself and drops himself back down to 9th place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're back up here now to where we were. So here's Mickey's back to 9th. Viali's managed to get in front of this group. Here is Basing in 11th. Oh, Sixpenny Shorty's got a nice run here on Basing. Oh, but of course he's got that. He got a penalty, so he has to bail out of it. Oh, frustration there for Sixpenny. The Dominator's now at the back. What happened to Dominator? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. That's what happened to Dominator. He's in 12th. He's going to get it wrong here into this corner. He's going to drift too wide onto the grass. Is he going to spin it or hold it? No, he's into the kitty litter. Hits the floor. Manages to avoid damage. It's just dropped him back. Where's Bosonovic? There he is. Bosonovic is in front. So, the boys at the back are having an entertaining time, that's for sure. Let's go back up to the front. Still got 9 minutes to go. Still quite a long way, actually. And those tyres on the front of that Dennis's car not looking too good now. Maybe this is the problem that Sirocco's going to have this season, that although it's quick, it's going to chew through those tyres. So Seamus's tyres. Yeah, Seamus and Dennis both on a wheel, but look at that left front. That's still got a third of the race to go, good part of a third of the race to go, and it's down to almost, what I say, 2/3, half, almost. Zerka's front left is down to about a third as well, so I have to be honest, so when I was driving the Mustang, even when my tyre wear was going off like it was now, it didn't feel that bad. It still felt pretty good. Still doing sort of similar sort of lap times, high 28s, low 29s for most of the time. It just didn't feel like I had much of a drop off in performance. But look at this, here we go. Crazy's now caught right back up too. Rick forces his way through there. A little bit cheeky, but it's still a clean move, and now Rick can't overtake. Has to get rid of that penalty. Let's go back to see how close Crazy was to all of this. And where did Rick get his penalty? It was probably here, yeah. Right, there we go. That's where Rick gets his penalty. I was trying to go to Crazy's point of view. There we go. On board with Crazy. Coming into the last section. 8 minutes to go. Nice tidy line there from Crazy. Watch the car in front though. Rick gets it horribly wrong. Goes straight on over that section. Picks up that half-second penalty. There we go. So now Crazy's got the bit between his teeth. He's actually in a pretty good position here as Pavel. It does seem like that Sirocco's got a good bit of grunt in it to keep it ahead of the other cars. Pavel taking his time. That was turn 1, turn 2. Rick's trying to scrub that penalty off. This is the moment. This is very cheeky from Pavel. Shoves it up the inside. Manages to make it stick. Now then, so 7 minutes to go. Rick takes a lot of sausage. Rick took a bit too much of the sausage. Then what I'm trying to say is he took too much of the inside curve. But Rick, you can't overtake Rick's. Oh dear, Stewart's going to have to look at that. Stewards will have to look at that. Rick has overtaken whilst carrying a penalty. I don't know if he's aware of the rules, but you can't be doing that, Rick. Self-inflicted penalty, you can't overtake. Let's look at it one more time. You'll see it quite clearly here. He's got a penalty. Cups up the inside of Crazy with a penalty. Stewards have to get involved with that one to see what will happen. So in the meantime, here's Crazy then. It's the closest battle on the circuit at the moment. Again, look at the map at the top right. Everyone is properly strung out now, apart from these two. Hello Crazy, hello Pavel. Just caught the moment with Rick where he overtook you with a penalty on. I didn't realise that happened during the evening. Nice little block pass by yourself at the beginning of this lap to get past him. So here we go, Crazy's coming down the start-finish straight now. Can he find a way past Pavel again? Sorry, can he find his way past Rick again? He's trying to get a slingshot underneath to try and do the same manoeuvre. I've got a feeling Rick will be what? Yeah, Rick covers it this time. Then now Pavel goes around the outside. Oh, that was nearly a great move there from Pavel. Shorty the G. Oh, Pavel's taking a lot of sausage now. Pavel's desperately trying to find a way past Rick here. Shorty's going to try and get it underneath at the Scale Electric's hairpin, just as Rick did to him. Rick's gone a bit wide. Can Pavel get the power down in that 4x4? GTI can. Side by side. The GTR just hasn't got that grunt, has it? Sirocco's just so nimble. Gets up to speed quite quickly. Pavel just can't get through. Oh, he's making a dive at the inside. Great move from Pavel there. That took Rick completely by surprise. Now then, Rick, you've done it once. Hopefully you don't do it twice. And by that I mean overtake with a penalty. I need another drink. Hang on a minute. And we're back. So let's just run through the field, because I think it's still as it was for about the last 6 minutes. Dennis is now out in front of Seamus by 4 seconds. Seamus in second. Seamus' front left definitely worse for wear, as is Dennis's. Berserk is in 3rd place. He did have a 3.7 lead over Rick, but it's now gone up to 5.7 over Pavel. Crazy in 4th place. So Pavel's got in front of Rick. Rick's still trying to scrub that penalty off. Mickey's got all the way back up to 6th place. He dropped down to 9th. He's fought his way back. Just past fast JMS. Race 1 last corner lap was great fun. I don't know if you watched the replay yet, Crazy, of the race 1. There was lots of good stuff in that first race. But yeah, your last corner of JMS was great fun. So these boys, here we go. Fast JMS, can he find a way to catch back up to Mickey? Just in front of him there. Let's go on board with Fast JMS. Gazoo Racing. Nice one, Pavel. Hope you liked it. So, 3 minutes to go. Cool. Pleased to hear it, mate. Fast JMS in the Toyota. I suspect the Toyota is good on tyre wear. It does look like it's good on tyre wear. Oh, quite a lot of inside curb there from JMS. I think you do get a penalty if you take too much of that inside corner there. Doesn't look like he's just starting to lose a little bit of ground now on Mickey. So it's a little bit thank you Pavel. I'm glad you appreciate that. Glad you liked it. I really can't talk and do things at the same time. We go back through the field. So there we go. So we've got 2 minutes to go. So that'd be, where are we on the circuit? Well, it's halfway round. So maybe a lap and a bit. Maybe one more lap after this, depending on when he gets past the. Oh, he was coming down the start-finish straight now. So 2 minutes to go. Yeah, it's going to be a few drivers do another lap. Dennis still in 1st place. He's had it all to himself up front here. Front left and front right both looking quite worse for wear. Seamus, same again. His lap times are still doing 29s. As Berserker's just crept into the 30s, but mainly still doing 29s as well. Crazy's not a million miles away from Berserker. Let's have a look at the timing. So Berserker to Crazy is 4.4 seconds. It was 5, I think, at one point. 5.7, so it's dropped down a second. Crazy's got better tyre wear in that GTR, which is surprising, but the GTR does seem a little bit sluggish. Rick's still chugging along. Look at the front left of Rick's car. That's probably why he's struggling so much, especially at that corner where he picked up the penalty. Turning that Sirocco into Sirocco definitely is quite hard on tyres. Whereas look at this with the Ferrari of Mickey, probably the best of the bunch. It's Fast JMS and a Toyota 7th. Crony is in 8th. Vialli has moved up to 9th. Pudog's still hanging around in 10th. Pudog must have pitted. When did Pudog pit? Must have pitted. Basing here in 11th. Basonovic in 12th. Dominator 13th. And Sixpenny Guitar have now dropped all the way to the back. Here we go. So back up to the front. Has Dennis crossed the line? Yes, he has. So let's go back down here. Ooh, crazy! What's going on here? Crazy width. Let's go back. Let's go back. So we've got 20 seconds to go. Coming round. Is Crazy Pavel still giving it beans, or is he just easing off? Crazy's trying to throw away 4th place. Is he easing up? No, he's not easing up. 3 seconds to go. Is that going to be it for Rick? No. So Mickey's going to finish in 6th place. Great drive from Mickey here. Was near the back for a lot of it. Then Fast JMS is going to finish 7th. Crony is going to finish in 8th. Cheers, Sean. Valley is going to be 9th. Pudog will finish in 10th. Phasing is going to be in 11th. Basonovic coming along at an eventful race here in 12th. Dominator in 13th. Coming down the start finish straight now. There's a Dominator 13th. Sixpenny Guitar in 14th. So let's just rewind it a little bit. So Sixpenny Guitar still getting it wrong. Rewind it a little bit so we can give Dennis some love. He's had it all to himself. Got out, started in front, I believe. Was he last in the last race? I can't remember. He was the next to last, one of the two. He got out, been out in front for the entire race, and just majestically pulled away from the field, and had it all his own way. To be honest, his front left's looking pretty poor, though. You have to say it's down to about half. Coming down to the fast left, downhill to the final start-finish straight. Here he comes, Fat Fingers himself, coming down the start-finish line to complete the last lap. Dennis wins the race at Maggiore West with Seamus a very excellent 2nd place. Berserker in Thunderbird 2 hangs on. Again, eventful race for him. Got a brilliant start. Is in 3rd for the podiums. But here comes Crazy in 4th. And the last position we haven't talked about is Rick in 5th place. And that is your race 2 done. Hope you enjoyed, everyone. Look forward to seeing you again next week. I'm not sure where the circuit is, or which tracks we're doing. I hope you enjoy, and see you again next week. Thanks a lot then.